What's up, Land? This is NerdsLogic here. This week in Upland is all about the latest updates on the news in Upland. But first, let's review last week. The last 2 weeks have been exhausting in so many ways, with 2 weeks of feverish minting Los Angeles north and south. I spent days minting properties and made a minting low-key business properties video that offers tips on finding businesses that have not been marked and that you can snap up at value prices. Check for a link in the description below. The Upland team's bi-monthly community auction bombed live due to technical difficulties, which are a reoccurring theme in Upland. I'm not casting any shade though, from my personal experience derived from 2 decades of a career in IT. Difficulties are part and parcel to the deployment and use of technology, especially new technology. One of the things I gleaned from the broadcast while X1 the Gamer and GeneralMort were troubleshooting a problem where the auction bot wasn't working is that you can buy Discord automation bots. The lack of the auction bot automation meant that the auction could not proceed since they wouldn't be able to manage the process manually. Consequently, the auction will be rescheduled and is pending announcement as of publication. The user FoxDevCo snapped up some of Walt Disney's early properties in the South Los Angeles release and was asking about inclusion to the auction. I can't say what his intentions are, but he has proved to be a savvy buyer and could intend to list a super desirable property. In the community auction broadcast, we learned that South Los Angeles saw 121,000 properties minted on launch day. GeneralMort drops a live F-bomb while at work in his bedroom, where you drop F-bombs at 8 minutes and 35 seconds.
Looks like the auction bot, like it has the has the admin permission, but it doesn't have like permission for other stuff. I don't know if we have to also click this.
Let's give it to everybody.
Check for a link to their YouTube video in the description below. What's Upland got a mention at 12 minutes and 12 seconds for my acquisition of the Selig Retail Center located at 269 South Western Avenue, home of the Dolly Llama.
What's Upland says, I got the Dolly Llama on Western in Koreatown. Llama. Very cool, man.
Llama.
Commander.
Check out the street view on this property. I think this one's got some potential. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see a video of me doing an augmented reality light form on the side of this building before I even knew Upland existed. On Tuesday, February 1st, Upland Community Challenge was posted to Upland's official Discord server. If you haven't already, you should join Upland's Discord server to discover a wealth of discussion and information about all things Upland. For last week, Shibaverse noticed that some of you have been sharing some quite interesting street views, and they're intrigued. They would like for you to share with them your favorite or funniest street view in LA and briefly explain why it stands out to you. Here's how it works. Head over to the Flash Challenge channel in Upland Discord and post your favorite street view. There's 1 entry per player. Submissions are open now and close on Monday, February 7th at 9 a.m. They'll choose their 10 favorites and each will win 10,000 UPX. Winners will be announced Monday, February 7th. On Thursday, February 3rd was the North LA release. I think a lot of us learned that the South LA launch was able to soak up all of our FOMO buying, then proceeded to soak up our liquidity, then our cash, and even some of our credit lines. North Los Angeles saw more strategic buying from the onset, with players being more discretionary about how they spent whatever UPX they were able to scrape up. I personally started with a Sunset property to use to infiltrate Carrollwood Avenue for the Walt Disney Estate, but after realizing it was over 900,000 UPX, I split to Mulholland Drive and then searched for celebrity properties. I did a celebrity property guide video for North Los Angeles release that you might want to take a look at. Check for a link in the description below. After a nail-biting experience on Mulholland, I discovered that a lot of famous sets and celebrity homes had already been minted, but I was able to get Elliot's house from the movie E.T. I also have Walt Disney's second studio in Los Feliz from the South Los Angeles launch and have big plans for this area. The Los Angeles SoFi Stadium is still in progress. In case you didn't know, there is a contest going on where you have a chance to win an LA Stadium Block Explorer or even one Spark. This is your chance to get in on the last drawings, and there is a link to an instructional video on how to navigate the tricky process of getting on. Construction is scheduled to conclude on Monday, February 7th. Stay tuned for updates. The first UPX Billionaire has been announced. The user Abdullah86 has accumulated 1 billion in Upland assets. That's 1 million US dollars, folks. The word is, he only buys and holds. That means that his net worth is much higher due to the equity appreciation or unrealized gains of the assets that he owns. Upland has announced that it is now going to be streaming live on Twitch. So, if that's your kind of thing, go for it. So, now on to the week in front of us. The big collection reveal is coming. Upland seems to have figured out that releasing cities in vanilla mode, where we don't know where the collections are going to be, causes more speculation buying, increasing sales as a whole. Now that collections are about to be revealed, there will be some feverish revaluation and floor price purchases taking place on the properties that other players listed undervalued relative to its newly revealed collection status. Here is an important tip, folks. Take your properties down before the reveal. Unminted properties will be locked for 1 hour before the reveal starts. While they are revalued by Upland and unlocked 1 hour later, you should already be prepared to buy second-hand properties quickly. Sell collection properties for high prices right after for FOMO profits, if you have any to spare. Once you've sniped the value listings, you should be maneuvering your Value Explorer to mint, if any, unminted collection properties the moment they become unlocked. On Tuesday the 8th, the Upland team will announce a new community challenge. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any updates or reminders in this channel. On Wednesday the 9th, the Upland auction house is featuring Ryman Auditorium located at 116 Rep. John Lewis Way North in Nashville, Tennessee. Ryman Auditorium, also known as Grand Ole Opry House and Union Gospel Tabernacle, is a 2,362-seat live performance venue. It's best known as the home of the Grand Ole Opry from 1943 to 1947. The starting price is only 12,800 UPX or 12,800 US dollars. In the community, a Century Citizens node has been formed. Own or buy a property in Century City to become a Century City citizen. Once acquired, you should only sell to a Chief Executive Uplander. Chief Executive Uplanders may become Chief Executive Century Citizens. Collection or not, there is a consensus of players who are bound to make this a wealth epicenter in Upland. In collection speculation and anticipation of the Century City node, I scooped up 3 Century City properties myself in the early secondary market. Royal Doyle is sponsoring the Oakland-Glenview Node where, after buying any property and completing a building, he will sell you one of his properties for only 8,000 UPX. You can do this as many times as possible until he runs out of properties to sell in Glenview. Find a link to that Discord node in the description below. I've got a personal hunch that Silver Lake, due to its hipster lifestyle notoriety, has the potential to be a collection. I've personally minted a lot of property in Silver Lake, and there is a lot more available to mint. Even if it's not a collection, there is another consensus in the community that created at least one node for Silver Lake, which could have the long-term effect of driving sales higher in that neighborhood. What's Upland has a new Discord server. I'm still getting everything set up, but you are invited to join during construction. Please see a link below in the description. You'll be able to get my latest updates in real time by joining my Discord server, as well as communicate directly with me and other members of the community. There is so much going on in Upland and the community, and I need your help to bring more useful information to the masses. Please let me know in the comments below of anything happening in Upland or in the community that somebody else might like to know. Want to promote a project or community that you're a part of? Let me know. Again, I suggest joining Discord and doing the same. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you found any of this information useful, please consider liking this video. And once again, if you don't want to miss any potentially valuable information coming to you soon in the future, subscribe.